didn't change any settings. I just used find the auto server thing. I used the auto server thing, and I have I'm kind of just still I'm flying to I flew to Dalaran, and basically that's all that I did while I wasn't streaming. And now I'm flying to the Argent tournament just to get that flight point, and then I guess I'll fly back to Dalaran. So, and we're going to do a big tour of the tournament. We don't just land, we go around the whole thing and then land. But I could start at Ice Crown, but I don't think it's going to get me to Argent tournament level any faster. But I'll probably just do the Argent tournament as soon as I can, because I kind of like it. It's the one like daily grind, daily thing that I thought was actually enjoyable. I mean, I'm not sure why. I can't really put my finger on why that happened. But so I got the flight point here, but you can't do anything here. You can discover this. You know, one thing after Cataclysm, they changed this. Periodically the Valkyr kind of attack the tournament, and it used to be like Jaina Proudmoore and someone else would like capture these two big Valkyr, and it was neat. But you know, now they're just stuck here all the time, and they never. So I don't actually know what level they are, but they're. I wonder if you can do it now. What's this?
Hello.
The Argent Tournament. Speak with the Talus, the Argent Tournament ground, to enroll in the tournament. Oh, you can enroll in the tournament now. You really can. You really can. I mean, that's interesting. Maybe I'll just do that then. I don't know. What the hey? Let's just do and see what happens. Let's see how that goes. So you can basically whatever level you can come to Northrend, you might just be able to do the tournament like right away. Is that really true? I guess it is. Let's see. Tournament guy over here. I had no idea. Well, I'm going to set my Hearthstone here. What the hey? Who's the innkeeper around here, yeah?
Hello. Good luck, friend.
Okay. Yeah, you can just do this, huh? You don't need to be level 77 for this anymore.
Be careful.
So you got all your...
What brings you here? Farewell.
So, maybe if I'm doing this, then it kind of makes sense to do the Ice Crown Hero's Call thingy. But I don't know. I'm just saying, you know, see, it's like, that's why I say I don't know why anyone would want to watch anyone do this, because it's kind of like, it's kind of sad. I mean, it's not really very interesting. Like, so I don't know. I'm thinking maybe Ice Crown is good to do. Here's all my allies in Dalaran, and Hero's Call and Ice Crown, and it's all right there. So, you know, it's sort of...
I am honored.
Let's just, you know, let's go back here. Let's do the turn in the quests for everywhere, and then just take Ice Crown. I think that's probably good. That sounds good. Because some of these things, you know, there might be concurrent things you can do. But like, yeah, I've got a note for Flight Master Trivia. So, yeah, back in the original Lich King expansion, you know, you would basically not get any flight points until, I don't remember when they introduced that, but you didn't get any flight points. You got, you know, you had basically, you couldn't fly anywhere. So what you could do was, you know, there's a turtle, which is like a boat, basically. There's a turtle on the shore, and you could take that to 3 places. So you could take the turtle across the water to the Kalawak area, and then you could go all the way to Howling Fjord, or vice versa. And then you had to get to Dalaran by actually traveling up there. In fact, if you didn't have flying, I can't remember like what the requirements were. Cold weather flying. Like, I remember I did not have cold weather flying, and I don't remember why. Or maybe they didn't introduce it. Like, maybe you had to level up a little bit, or maybe it was... I don't think it was that expensive. But I just remember being up here and not being able to fly. And when you did Ice Crown, when you did the quest down in the valley, there was no way to climb up to where Ice Crown was without a flying mount. There was no, I mean, there might be like a clever climber, like I like to climb, but there might be a way to do it. But in any case, there wasn't a way that I knew to do it. So you couldn't jump up the mountain or whatever. I don't know. I don't even think there was a way to do it by water. Like, because, you know, I don't think there was a way to climb up the big cliffs. So you used to, when you finished the valley quests in Ice Crown, the way to get up to the plateau was you went on some kind of a gnomish catapult that would catapult you up there, and then you could continue on the quest. Maybe you didn't get flying until, I don't know, I just don't remember how it went. I probably thought I'd never forget how that was, but I just don't remember. And you used to be able to, so you catapulted up there, and then there was a, you know, when you got high enough for the Argent tournament, then you could get a free ride up there, like I just did. I think once you have the Griffin point, you don't have that anymore. But so here I am landing here. Oh no, I'm not. But there's a Hero's Call thing here, Dragon Blight. So, yeah. What am I doing? I don't even know what I'm doing. Oh, I'm going back to, I thought I would just turn in all these heroes call things and get them off of my log so I don't have to see them anymore. So, that's fine. Mastery of the charge. Oh, right, that's Argent Tournament. So, but I still have the Ring of Blood. I kind of want to complete, I'm drawing a blank now already. Nagrand. And I need to do the Ring of Blood to complete that, but... So I either have to be, I think it's, let me see here, yeah, I have to be over 80 probably to be able to solo that, because that scales up to 80 now. So, you know, I think I might have soloed it on my main, and I might have just been like just a couple of levels higher, but... So I got like, here I am back here, and there's somebody, is that in the, no, here we go. They're saying no cutting in line, right? Is that true? You can walk up here and they used to yell about cutting in line.
Light be with you.
All right. Go to the barracks, speak to the general. I can do that too. Because that's just, you know, going to the barracks, speaking to the general. And it's in here. Is there an easy way in here? Probably, maybe. Go like this or something. I don't know, it might be. I don't know what this is going to do for me, but I think I have to go. That was a waste of time. I can come up here. Civilian recruit. Okay. All right. And turn in that's free EXP, and then what? Report to Sergeant was name there, and then was name. That's a Terry Pratchett reference. That's why I say that. It's not like I can't read like or think of the guy's name, but okay. So there we go. I'm not gonna do this.
Very good.
I'm not gonna do this quest. I'm not gonna go. There's like no one else here to report to. Okay. So from here. Okay. I can go to. I can go to Dalaran, or I can go to Howling Fjord.
Well met.
Maybe I'll go to Howling Fjord, since that's one place I can go. I'll just go there, that's fine. How much did that cost? It used to say, I must not have my chat. Yeah, see, Civilian says, what's the matter, Druid? Think you're too good to stand in line with the rest of us? Well, as a matter of fact, so, yeah. boat attacks. But anyway, as a starting zone, I kind of liked... Oh, there's the turtle. Turtle's taking off. This still might be faster because the Griffin's like 430. And some of the flight points have dragons, and those are like really fast, like 600 and something. So they're really fast. I'm just flying around. This is really, yeah. I don't know. According to what I've read about OBS, you might have to I might have to reinstall it. OBS is the open source streaming project, which is, you know, pretty robust. In the last couple of years, it's really come along, from what I can see as to how it works. It's a really full-featured thing. It doesn't even, you know, when they talk about it in Twitch when they link to it, they don't really show how they don't really, you know, sing its praises. They just, you know, it gets honorable mention and it gets a lot of accolades because it's free. But it does have chroma key, and so you can do green screen with it or whatever, or black screen, or whatever you want to do. You know, I could chroma key something. I could have a color behind me and chroma that color, and so what's this? Is that, oh, battle pet trainers, right? So I don't know what I'm doing here. You know, yesterday, I actually had somebody show up in the stream, just kind of lurk there for a while, and I got the impression that this is what this guy does, is he just goes to your stream and lurks, and then if you click on his name, it says, did you see me lurking in your stream? Here's my Twitter. So he's like, what, maybe trying to get Twitter followers, or maybe, I mean, that's fair enough, but I don't really, you know, like, I'm not sure what a good a Twitter audience is at this point. I mean, it'd be good for, like, you know, I suppose if you have Twitter, you're gonna get some followers, and people follow you back if you follow them. And then if you say, well, maybe I'm streaming on Twitch, live streaming on Twitch, maybe they would watch sometime. And although most of the people that follow you are like following thousands of people, because they just do like you follow me, I'll follow you back, and, you know, still eventually leads to something. People do like things on Twitter where they, you know, if you have like a lot of followers, more than people that are usually tweeting at you, they, you know, some guy with only a few followers will say something outrageous or mean to you, and then you can just retweet it. And it's pretty funny because it just shows like the 2 million people following you what a dummy this guy is for making this comment for no reason to you, or being silly, or being, I mean, not being silly, but being mean or trolling or whatever. So, you know, it's kind of a thing. So there's a flight point there. I'm pretty close to Howling Fjord now. I liked this zone. This was much more fun as a starting zone, and this used to be the same level, basically, as Borean Tundra. They were the same level zone, and so Ice Crown, I could have come here at 67, and maybe I could have started the Argent tournament right then too. Maybe there was no level requirement for the Argent tournament because of all the scaling mobs. So once you hit 67, then, you know, might be a little bit easier at 68, because then there's always those mobs that are like in a scaled area. There's like mobs that are your level, mobs that are one level lower than you, and mobs that are one level higher than you. So, you know, they're mostly on your same level, but they're bracketed by a little bit. So there's someone here. Then I can turn this in.
Here there.
Get it off my quest log. Speak with Admiral Wasname, and so that's what I'm going to do. And if he makes me go speak to someone else, I maybe do that too. What does he want me to do? He wants me to do something, so I'm not going to do something. I'm just going to hightail it out of here and go to Dalaran.
I am listening.
And that's what I'm going to do. Or I'm going to get on or I'm going to go fly to where the... No, it just kind of makes more sense to... this kind of makes more sense. If I'm gonna get the middle flight paths, it kind of makes more sense to go back here, because the turtle is like here. It's much closer to Valiant's Keep. So right now, Dalaran it is, I think, because that's a flight point I already have, so I might as well do it. And then I got like here's the level 70 Dragon Rider there. That's on my level. So basically everyone's going to be on my level because I'm 70. So everything is 60-something and above here. 60-something to 80. So you can show up pretty early on here, and I guess there's no impediment to the Argent tournament now. So it's just, you know, 67. Probably you can get it right away. So I'm flying around here, finishing up this coffee. I'm thinking it's time to switch to something like a cold drink. Yeah, I'm not sure, but I kind of went an hour and a half on the other stream, and now I've reconnected, and it's kind of, that's Glaceon. I remember him. Yeah, you know, I was thinking about how when I did the I was just thinking when I was I did the what a long strange trip it's been, and I had to wait like a whole year to get the purple drake. And then the funny thing was that I had, you know, a mod that like sends off an alarm when you happen to be in the vicinity of a rare spawn, you know, someone. And I happened to be flying around an ice crown, and the time lost proto drake alarm went off, and he was there. I aggroed him. I landed down on a hill, you know, and he wasn't really that hard to fight, and he did drop the time lost proto drake mount. And I think at that point I already had, I don't think I had the purple drake yet. Well, no, I think I did though. I must have, because I remember flying around on that drake in that area. So I guess I did have it. But then I almost right away got the time lost, and I was just so surprised. And so then I rode that around a lot because I had the purple drake, but that was just an achievement mount that showed that I was, you know, OCD enough to go around and finish everything. And that was an interesting that was another thing about that. Like, I had to do the PvP achievements. There was PvP achievements you had to do besides the holidays. The holidays were fine, except I needed that blue helmet from the blue pumpkin, the pumpkin helmet, and I had to get that. And so, you know, I had to get that, so I had to wait a year. It was horrible. I had everything on that achievement except for that hat. It was just awful. So,
greetings.
But, you know, there were PvP. There were PvP, you know, things you had to achieve.
Careful.
And for someone that's a PvP noob or a complete PvP lamer, I don't want to, did I just take a quest didn't want? What did I do here? Let me look at my quest log and see what I took here. Dalaran. Accept a ride to Dalaran at a Hero's Welcome. Talk to, what's his name at Hero's Welcome? Cold weather flying trainer. Okay.
I'm listening.
But there is no more cold weather flying, already known. See, they've taken that out. So I'm thinking maybe Wisdom of the Four Winds is gone too, which I sure do hope that's the case, because that's just lame. I can understand the Draenor flying. I wonder if I have flying in Draenor. I didn't even check to see. I didn't even look when I was on my main. I had no idea. So anyway, let me look at my quest log and see what quest I accepted here. I got, what is this? I gotta look at here. Heroes Call, this is the Ring of Blood, Broken Note. If that's Nagrand. Okay, Ice Crown, Speak to That Guy, Grizzly Hills, Dragon Blight, the Storm Peaks, Allies in Dalaran, accept a Griffin ride to Dalaran and speak to so-and-so. Okay, so basically, I didn't accidentally accept a quest, so that's good to know. Alright. And, so here we are. I wonder if they still kick you out of the Horde area if you go in there. That'd be interesting to find out. Let's see if they do. I think that's like over here, is it? Yeah, here we go. Is this the thing? Do they kick you out? They do. Okay, they kick you out. And, alright, fair enough. Yeah, I switched servers. I'm on the auto server thing. I switched servers. Obviously, I'm not getting any, okay, wait. Heroes welcome is over here. It's the Alliance thing, right? Isn't this it? Isn't it in here? Is it in here or is it in the next one? It's actually the Innkeeper. Allies in Dalaran. Don't forget to bind your Hearthstone. Through the portal to Stormwind next door. There used to be portals to everywhere in here. It was great. And they took them out because, you know, they do. That's something they do. This is probably, you know, Shadow Moon Valley, Terokar Forest. I don't know, maybe I should take those just to turn them in. But, I don't know. Then they won't be showing up there anymore. But eventually they stop showing up too when you level high enough, so it doesn't really matter, I guess. So, I don't know. What do you think? Is this like, okay, so, when it comes to, the landing here, so isn't this where the, portal lady was, like in here? That's what, Archmage Cylindra, oh, here it is. This is the portal lady over here. So you take this, you go down, you go back up.
Go with honor, friend.
Use the portal. You end up down here. There's basically nobody to talk to. There's, you know, it's just portal. You can use the portal in the future, and that was great if you couldn't ride, if you couldn't fly. But you go back up, and here you are, back in Portal Land, and can't remember where you go. Oh, down the stairs over here is where she is, right? Yeah. Okay. And then you can use this portal whenever you want.
Light be with you. Safe travels.
That's not much of a thing to do. Then what? This is like Shifty Vickers. So Shifty Vickers is like down in he's down in the underbelly. And Lunar Festival Harbinger. Is there really? Oh, but there's not a Lunar Festival.
What brings you here?
There's not a Lunar Festival whatchamacallem here, is there? So I just don't want any part of that, really. So you know what? I mean, I was like over an hour and a half on the last stream, and then I started getting drop frames, so maybe I'm going to call it here for now, and I'm going to go do something for a little while. I might come back and stream in an hour or so, depending on what I've got going, but I don't know if I have anything to do, but I'm thinking here I am streaming, so whatever. I'll probably come back to it, but I'll just say bye-bye for now. And here we go.